Emotional intelligence, a concept developed by Daniel Goleman, has fundamentally transformed our understanding of human intelligence. This audiobook delves into how emotions influence our decisions, relationships, and overall well-being. Through comprehensive analysis and practical examples, Goleman guides us in developing essential emotional skills for personal and professional success. Chapter 1. Why it can matter more than IQ. The IQ paradox. For much of the 20th century, it was believed that IQ was the primary indicator of a person's potential and success. This belief led to an extreme valuation of cognitive abilities, sidelining other equally fundamental aspects of human capability. However, more recent research has shown that individuals with high IQs do not always achieve the expected success. In fact, many people with average IQs achieve significantly more than their more intelligent counterparts. This is because IQ alone cannot explain the full range of human abilities needed to face life's challenges and achieve success. This is where emotional intelligence comes into play as a determining factor. Definition of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence refers to the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. It consists of 5 main skills that, when developed and applied effectively, can have a profound impact on our personal and professional lives. Self-awareness, the ability to recognize and understand our own emotions, as well as the situations that trigger them. This skill allows us to be aware of how we feel at any given moment and how our emotions can influence our thoughts and behaviors. Self-regulation, the ability to manage and control our emotions effectively. This includes the ability to regulate our impulses, remain calm in stressful situations, and adapt to changes or adversity without losing emotional control. Motivation, the ability to channel our emotions toward constructive goals and to persist in achieving those goals despite obstacles. People with high emotional intelligence are often internally motivated and have a positive outlook on the future. Empathy, the ability to recognize and understand the emotions of others. This involves being able to put ourselves in someone else's place and understand their perspectives and feelings. Empathy is fundamental for building healthy relationships and for effective cooperation in social and work contexts. Social skills, the ability to manage relationships effectively, build strong social networks, and communicate clearly and assertively. Social skills include the ability to influence, lead, resolve conflicts, and work as part of a team. The importance of emotional intelligence. Numerous studies have shown that emotional intelligence is a stronger predictor of personal and professional success than IQ. People with high emotional intelligence tend to manage stress better, communicate more effectively, and maintain healthier and more productive relationships. In the workplace, these skills are essential for leadership, teamwork, and conflict management. In a study conducted in a multinational company, it was found that employees with high emotional intelligence were rated as more effective by their supervisors and peers. Additionally, these employees showed higher levels of job satisfaction and a lower tendency toward professional burnout, which in turn translated into higher performance and productivity. Stories of success. Throughout the book, we will explore various stories of people who have achieved remarkable success thanks to their high emotional intelligence. A notable example is that of a sales manager who, despite not having an exceptional IQ, has led his team to outstanding performance levels thanks to his ability to inspire, motivate, and understand his employees. This manager, through his empathy and social skills, has created a positive and collaborative work environment where his employees feel valued and motivated to achieve their goals. Another example is that of a nurse who, through her ability to regulate her emotions and her empathy, has been able to handle high-pressure situations in the hospital, providing exceptional care to her patients and earning the respect and admiration of her colleagues. The role of the brain in emotional intelligence. Neuroscience has provided a deeper understanding of how emotional intelligence manifests in the brain. 2 key areas of the brain play a crucial role in emotional intelligence: the limbic system and the prefrontal cortex. The limbic system, which includes structures such as the amygdala, is responsible for our basic emotional responses and the formation of emotional memories. The amygdala, in particular, acts as an emotional alarm system, detecting threats and activating fight or flight responses. The prefrontal cortex, on the other hand, is responsible for our rational decisions and the regulation of our emotions. This area of the brain allows us to evaluate the consequences of our actions, plan for the long term, and control our impulses. The effective integration of these two areas of the brain is essential for high emotional intelligence. People with a good connection between the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex are able to respond to emotional situations in a balanced and rational manner, rather than being carried away by impulses or excessive reactions. Conclusion of the chapter. Understanding the anatomy of an emotional reaction and the pathways through which the brain processes emotions is crucial for developing effective emotional intelligence. By being aware of our emotional responses and learning to manage both the short and long pathways, we can improve our ability to handle stress, make more balanced decisions, and build healthier and more productive relationships. Chapter 2. Anatomy of an emotional hijacking. The emotional architecture of the brain. To understand how our emotions arise, it is essential to grasp the emotional architecture of the brain. Emotions are not simple reactions. They are deeply rooted in the brain's structure and function. The limbic system, one of the oldest parts of the brain in evolutionary terms, is at the heart of our emotional life. This system includes the amygdala, the hippocampus, and other structures that play a key role in our emotional responses. The amygdala is particularly important because it acts as an emotional alarm system. When we perceive a threat, the amygdala can trigger an intense emotional response before the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for rational thinking and decision-making, has a chance to evaluate the situation. This process can lead to impulsive reactions that are sometimes misaligned with the reality of the situation. The short route and the long route. The brain has two main pathways for processing emotions, the short route and the long route. The short route, which goes directly from the thalamus to the amygdala, allows for a quick and automatic response to emotional stimuli. This pathway is crucial for our survival because it enables us to react rapidly to danger. However, it can also lead to disproportionate emotional responses when the situation does not justify it. The long route, on the other hand, involves a more deliberate and reflective pathway. Here, the emotional information is first sent to the prefrontal cortex, where it is analyzed and considered in the context of past experiences and possible future consequences. This pathway allows for a more balanced and controlled emotional response, though it is slower than the short route. Emotional intelligence in action. The effective integration of these two pathways is essential for high emotional intelligence. People with high emotional intelligence can recognize their initial emotional responses and then adjust those responses in a more appropriate and constructive manner. This does not mean suppressing emotions but managing them in a way that benefits both oneself and others. A classic example of this integration is stress management. When faced with a stressful situation, our amygdala can trigger a fight or flight response. However, if we can activate the long route, we can evaluate the situation more objectively, identify possible solutions, and remain calm. The importance of emotional awareness. Self-awareness is a fundamental skill within emotional intelligence. Being aware of our emotions allows us to recognize the early signals of our emotional reactions and manage those responses before they spiral out of control. Practices like mindfulness can be powerful tools for developing this self-awareness. By being present in the moment and observing our emotions without judgment, we can gain greater understanding and control over our emotional responses. Conclusion of the chapter. Understanding the anatomy of an emotional reaction and the pathways through which the brain processes emotions is crucial for developing effective emotional intelligence. By being aware of our emotional responses and learning to manage both the short and long pathways, we can improve our ability to handle stress, make more balanced decisions, and build healthier and more productive relationships. Chapter 3. When emotional intelligence goes wrong. The dark side of emotions. While emotions are an integral and vital part of our lives, they can become maladaptive and cause problems when not managed properly. Intense and uncontrolled emotions can lead to destructive behaviors and hasty decisions. This chapter examines the negative consequences of poorly managed emotional intelligence and provides examples of how emotions can go wrong. The amygdala hijack. One of the key concepts in the study of emotional intelligence is the amygdala hijack. This term refers to situations where the amygdala takes control of our emotional responses, overriding the prefrontal cortex and leading to impulsive and often irrational reactions. An amygdala hijack can result in outbursts of anger, irrational fear or panic, and decisions that we later regret. For example, imagine receiving unexpected criticism at work. If your amygdala takes over, you might react with disproportionate anger, yelling at a colleague or supervisor. This response is not only inappropriate, but can also have long-term negative consequences for your workplace relationships and professional reputation. The impact of chronic stress. Chronic stress is another factor that can sabotage our emotional intelligence. When we are constantly under stress, the limbic system remains in a state of continuous alert, making it difficult to activate the long route for emotional processing. Chronic stress can lead to a range of mental and physical health problems, including anxiety, depression, and cardiovascular diseases. It can also negatively impact our relationships and work performance. A study conducted among employees of a tech company found that those with high levels of chronic stress had more difficulty concentrating, took more sick leave, and showed higher levels of interpersonal conflict. These employees also reported feeling less satisfied with their jobs and their lives in general. Emotions and mental health. Poor emotional management can also contribute to mental health disorders. Depression, anxiety, and other emotional disorders are often linked to deficient emotional intelligence. For example, people who struggle to regulate their emotions may be more prone to experiencing intense anxiety episodes or depression. A lack of empathy can also lead to interpersonal problems and social isolation. Consider the case of someone with chronic anxiety. If they cannot identify and manage their emotions effectively, they might avoid social or work situations that they perceive as stressful, leading to a cycle of avoidance and isolation. This cycle can intensify their feelings of anxiety and diminish their quality of life. Examples of poor emotional intelligence. To illustrate how emotional intelligence can go wrong, consider the case of an executive who, despite being extremely intelligent, cannot manage his emotions. This executive may have outbursts of anger when things do not go his way, creating a toxic work environment and lowering team morale. Over time, his inability to manage his emotions can lead to high staff turnover and decreased productivity. Another example is a person who, due to a lack of emotional self-awareness, fails to recognize their own stress levels until it is too late. This person may ignore early signs of burnout and continue working at an unsustainable pace, eventually leading to physical or mental collapse. Strategies for improving emotional intelligence. Fortunately, emotional intelligence is not a fixed trait and can be improved with practice and conscious effort. Some strategies for enhancing emotional intelligence include mindfulness practice. Mindfulness can help increase self-awareness and the ability to regulate emotions. By being present in the moment and observing our emotions without judgment, we can gain greater understanding and control over our emotional responses. Therapy and counseling. Therapy can provide tools and techniques for better emotional management. A therapist can help identify destructive emotional patterns and work on developing healthier responses. Emotional education. Learning about how emotions work and how they affect our behavior can be a crucial first step in improving emotional intelligence. Emotional education can include reading books, attending workshops, and seeking online resources. Practicing social skills. Social skills, such as effective communication and empathy, can be improved through practice. Participating in activities that require teamwork and collaboration can help develop these skills. Conclusion of the chapter. Poorly managed emotional intelligence can have significant negative consequences both in our personal lives and professional endeavors. By understanding the risks and learning strategies to improve our emotional intelligence, we can minimize these effects and build a more balanced and fulfilling life. The next chapter will explore how knowing our own emotions can be the first step towards developing solid emotional intelligence. Chapter 4. Knowing one's emotions. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. Self-awareness is the cornerstone upon which all other emotional intelligence skills are built. Without a clear understanding of our own emotions, it is impossible to manage them effectively. Self-awareness involves the ability to recognize and label our emotions, as well as understand their underlying causes and their impact on our behavior and decisions. Identifying emotions. A crucial part of self-awareness is the ability to identify our emotions as they arise. This may seem like a simple task, but many people struggle to recognize their emotions in the moment. To develop this skill, it is helpful to practice regular self-reflection and maintain an emotional journal where daily emotions and their triggers are recorded. Emotions and decision-making. Emotions play a critical role in decision-making. We often think of decision-making as a rational process, but emotions significantly influence our choices. Self-awareness allows us to recognize when our emotions are affecting our decisions and adjust our approach accordingly. For example, if you are feeling frustrated and are about to make an important decision, self-awareness allows you to recognize that frustration and postpone the decision until you are in a more balanced emotional state. The importance of emotional honesty. Being honest with ourselves about our emotions is a key aspect of self-awareness. This means acknowledging not only pleasant emotions, but also those that may be uncomfortable or challenging. Denying or suppressing emotions can lead to a range of problems, including the build-up of stress and the manifestation of emotional issues in the long term. Emotional honesty enables us to confront and manage our emotions constructively. Tools for developing self-awareness. There are several tools and techniques that can help develop emotional self-awareness. Emotional journal. Keeping a daily record of your emotions and the events that trigger them can help identify patterns and gain a deeper understanding of your emotional responses. Self-reflection. Regularly taking time to reflect on your emotions and reactions to different situations can increase your self-awareness. Ask yourself how you feel and why you feel that way. Feedback from others. Sometimes, others can see things in us that we do not notice. Asking for honest feedback from friends, family, or colleagues can provide valuable insights into our emotions and behaviors. Mindfulness and meditation. The practice of mindfulness can help you stay present in the moment and observe your emotions without judgment. Regular meditation can also increase your capacity for self-awareness. The impact of self-awareness on relationships. Self-awareness not only enhances our ability to manage our own emotions, but also significantly impacts our relationships with others. When we are aware of our emotions, we can communicate them more clearly and effectively, reducing misunderstandings and conflicts. Additionally, self-awareness enables us to be more empathetic and understanding toward others, strengthening our relationships and fostering collaboration. Examples of self-awareness in action. Consider the case of a manager who must give negative feedback to an employee. If the manager is not aware of their own emotions, they might let their frustration or stress influence the conversation, leading to a tense and unproductive interaction. However, if the manager is aware of their emotions and takes a moment to calm down before the conversation, they can approach the feedback in a more balanced and constructive manner. Another example is a student facing an important exam. If the student is aware of their anxiety and can identify the underlying causes, such as lack of preparation or fear of failure, they can take steps to manage that anxiety, such as studying more or practicing relaxation techniques. Conclusion of the chapter. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of emotional intelligence. By understanding our own emotions, we can manage them more effectively, make more informed decisions, and build healthier relationships. Self-awareness also allows us to identify areas for personal growth and work towards greater emotional well-being and success in all areas of our lives. The next chapter will explore how to manage our emotions effectively once we have developed a solid foundation of self-awareness. Chapter 5. Managing one's emotions. Emotional regulation, a pillar of emotional intelligence. Once we have developed self-awareness and understand our emotions, the next crucial step in emotional intelligence is learning to manage those emotions effectively. Emotional regulation involves being able to control our emotional responses rather than being controlled by them. This skill allows us to maintain emotional balance even in stressful or challenging situations. Strategies for emotional regulation. Relaxation techniques. Practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and yoga can help calm the nervous system and reduce intense emotional responses. These practices promote a state of calm that facilitates reflection and more rational decision-making. Cognitive reappraisal. Cognitive reappraisal involves changing the way we interpret a situation to alter its emotional impact. For example, if someone criticizes you, instead of viewing it as a personal attack, you can reinterpret it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Problem solving. Addressing problems directly and seeking practical solutions can reduce stress and anxiety. Instead of avoiding or suppressing negative emotions, tackling the root cause of those emotions can be more effective in the long run. Self-distancing. Taking a step back and viewing a situation from an external perspective can help diffuse emotional intensity. Asking yourself, "What advice would I give a friend in this situation?" can provide a new perspective and reduce emotional burden. The role of resilience. Resilience, or the ability to bounce back quickly from difficulties, is an integral part of emotional regulation. Resilient people can manage stress and adversity without being overwhelmed by negative emotions. Developing resilience involves building a support network, maintaining a positive attitude, and learning from difficult experiences. The importance of self-care. Self-care is fundamental to maintaining emotional regulation. This includes taking care of our physical, mental, and emotional health through healthy habits such as regular exercise, balanced nutrition, adequate sleep, and engaging in activities that bring joy and satisfaction. Self-care not only improves our overall well-being but also strengthens our ability to manage emotions effectively. The impact of emotional regulation on relationships. The ability to manage our emotions benefits not only our personal well-being but also has a significant impact on our relationships. When we can regulate our emotions, we are less likely to react impulsively or disproportionately in conflict situations. This facilitates clearer and more effective communication and fosters healthier and more constructive relationships. Examples of emotional regulation in action. Consider the case of Marta, a project manager who constantly faces tight deadlines and conflicting demands from clients. Through the practice of relaxation techniques and cognitive reappraisal, Marta has learned to manage her stress effectively. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the pressure, she uses deep breathing to calm herself and reinterprets challenges as opportunities to demonstrate her management skills. As a result, Marta can remain calm under pressure and make more effective decisions, improving both her performance and overall well-being. Another example is Carlos, a father who used to react with frustration to his children's challenging behaviors. Through the practice of self-awareness and emotional regulation, Carlos has learned to recognize his own emotional triggers and respond in a calmer and more constructive manner. Now, when his children misbehave, Carlos takes a moment to breathe deeply and re-evaluate the situation from a more empathetic perspective. This has not only improved his relationship with his children, but also reduced the stress and tension in the household. The connection between emotional regulation and professional success. In the professional sphere, the ability to manage emotions is crucial for success. Leaders who can regulate their emotions are more effective in decision-making, conflict resolution, and team motivation. Emotional regulation is also essential for stress management, which in turn enhances performance and job satisfaction. Conclusion of the chapter. Emotional regulation is a vital skill for emotional intelligence. By learning to manage our emotions effectively, we can maintain emotional balance, make more rational decisions, and build healthier relationships. Emotional regulation not only enhances our personal well-being but also has a positive impact on our relationships and professional success. The next chapter will explore motivation, another key skill of emotional intelligence that helps us achieve our goals and stay focused on the path to success. Chapter 6. The Master Aptitude. Motivation. The essence of self-motivation. Self-motivation is the ability to direct our emotions towards achieving our goals and to remain focused and persistent, even in the face of challenges and setbacks. This skill is a key component of emotional intelligence, as it drives us to take proactive actions and maintain a positive and resilient attitude. Components of self-motivation. Setting clear goals. Having well-defined goals is fundamental for self-motivation. When we know exactly what we want to achieve, it is easier to stay focused and motivated. Goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART. Self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is the belief in our ability to achieve our goals. People with high self-efficacy are more willing to face challenges and persist despite difficulties. This confidence can be developed through experience and continuous learning. Optimism. Maintaining an optimistic outlook is crucial for self-motivation. Optimism helps us see opportunities instead of obstacles and remain resilient in the face of adversity. Optimistic people tend to seek solutions and believe they can influence the outcomes of their efforts. Time and energy management. Self-motivation also involves the ability to manage our time and energy effectively. This includes prioritizing tasks, establishing productive routines, and ensuring that we are dedicating our effort to activities that bring us closer to our goals. Strategies for developing self-motivation. Visualization. Visualization is a powerful technique that involves imagining success in detail. By visualizing the achievement of our goals, we can increase our motivation and confidence. This practice also helps us stay focused on what we want to achieve. Setting milestones. Breaking large goals into smaller, manageable milestones can make the process of achieving them less overwhelming. Celebrating interim achievements gives us a sense of progress and keeps us motivated to continue. Self-assessment and adjustment. Conducting regular self-assessments to measure our progress and make adjustments as needed is essential for maintaining motivation. This allows us to identify areas for improvement and adapt to changing circumstances. Seeking inspiration and support. Surrounding ourselves with inspiring and supportive people can significantly impact our self-motivation. Seeking mentors, joining support groups, or simply being around friends and family who encourage us can strengthen our determination. The connection between self-motivation and performance. Self-motivation has a direct impact on our performance in various areas of life. In the professional realm, the ability to stay motivated is essential for achieving goals and overcoming challenges. Self-motivated employees tend to be more productive, committed, and capable of managing stress. In the personal domain, self-motivation helps us pursue our dreams and live a fulfilling life. Examples of self-motivation in action. Consider the case of Laura, a university student aspiring to become a doctor. Throughout her academic journey, Laura faces numerous academic and personal challenges. However, her strong self-motivation drives her to keep going. She sets clear goals, such as achieving high grades and gaining clinical experience, and remains optimistic and resilient in the face of obstacles. Laura also manages her time effectively, balancing her studies with self-care and extracurricular activities. Her perseverance and self-motivation not only help her achieve her academic goals, but also earn her honors and a scholarship for her medical residency. Another example is Marco, an entrepreneur who dreams of launching his own tech company. Despite numerous rejections from investors and initial challenges, Marco remains motivated by visualizing the success of his company. He sets small milestones and celebrates each achievement, no matter how small. Marco also seeks inspiration and support from other entrepreneurs and mentors, which bolsters his determination. Eventually, his perseverance and self-motivation lead to securing funding and successfully launching a thriving company. The impact of self-motivation on mental health. Self-motivation also has a significant impact on our mental health. Staying motivated and focused on our goals can improve our sense of purpose and overall well-being. It helps us cope with stress and adversity with a positive attitude, reducing the likelihood of experiencing anxiety and depression. Additionally, self-motivation gives us a sense of control over our lives, which is fundamental to our self-esteem and personal satisfaction. Conclusion of the chapter. Self-motivation is an essential skill of emotional intelligence that drives us to achieve our goals and stay focused and resilient in the face of challenges. By developing strategies to enhance our self-motivation, we can improve our performance in all areas of life and enjoy greater personal and professional satisfaction. In the next chapter, we will explore empathy, a key skill that enables us to understand and connect with the emotions of others. Chapter 7. Recognizing emotions in others. The essence of empathy. Empathy is the ability to recognize, understand, and share the feelings of others. It is a central skill of emotional intelligence that allows us to connect deeply with others, fostering more meaningful and constructive relationships. Empathy helps us perceive what others are experiencing emotionally, enabling us to respond with compassion and effectiveness. Types of empathy. Cognitive empathy. This is the ability to understand another person's perspective and thoughts. It allows us to see the world from someone else's point of view and comprehend their reasons and motivations. Emotional empathy. This involves feeling what another person is feeling. It entails a direct emotional connection with the emotional states of others, allowing us to experience a resonance with their feelings. Compassionate empathy. Beyond understanding and feeling others' emotions, compassionate empathy involves taking action to help others. It includes recognizing and sharing others' emotions and also being motivated to alleviate their distress or support their well-being. The importance of empathy in relationships. Empathy is fundamental for building and maintaining healthy and effective relationships. It allows for better communication, constructive conflict resolution, and a deeper emotional connection with others. Empathy also fosters trust and collaboration, which are essential in both personal and professional contexts. Developing empathy. Active listening. Active listening involves giving full attention to what the other person is saying without interrupting or thinking about how to respond while they are talking. This helps us capture not only the words but also the underlying emotions and meanings. Observing non-verbal cues, facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice are crucial indicators of others' emotions. Developing the ability to read these non-verbal cues can significantly enhance our empathy. Asking open-ended questions. Asking open-ended and genuine questions can help others express their emotions and thoughts more fully. This not only provides us with a better understanding of their experiences, but also shows our interest and concern for them. Emotional reflection. Reflecting the emotions of others by repeating what we have understood about their feelings can confirm that we have comprehended correctly and offer comfort. For example, saying, "It seems like you're feeling frustrated about the situation," can help validate the other person's feelings. Exposure to diverse perspectives. Expanding our experiences and exposure to different cultures, experiences, and ways of life can increase our empathy. Reading literature, watching films, or engaging in activities that expose us to others' experiences can enrich our understanding and sensitivity to their emotions. Empathy in the workplace. In the professional context, empathy is a crucial skill for leadership and team management. Empathetic leaders can better understand the needs and concerns of their employees, creating a more inclusive and supportive work environment. Empathy in the workplace also enhances communication and collaboration, leading to higher productivity and job satisfaction. A study conducted by the Center for Creative Leadership found that leaders who demonstrated high levels of empathy were perceived as more effective by their colleagues and superiors. These leaders were more capable of handling conflicts, motivating their teams, and fostering a positive work environment. Examples of empathy in action. Consider the case of Anna, a sales manager who faces a demotivated team due to constant pressure to meet aggressive targets. By developing her empathy, Anna begins to pay more attention to the concerns and emotions of her team members. She organizes one-on-one meetings to better understand their difficulties and offers personalized support. This empathy not only improves team morale, but also enhances productivity and reduces employee turnover. Another example is Javier, a teacher who notices that one of his students, Laura, has been withdrawn and less participative in class. By approaching Laura and actively listening to her concerns, Javier discovers that she is dealing with family issues. Showing empathy and providing a safe space for Laura to express her feelings, Javier not only helps improve her emotional well-being, but also motivates her to engage more in her studies. The connection between empathy and social well-being. Empathy not only benefits our individual relationships, but also has a positive impact on society as a whole. Higher levels of empathy can lead to greater understanding and tolerance between different groups and cultures, promoting peace and social cohesion. Additionally, empathy can inspire altruistic and philanthropic actions, contributing to the collective well-being. Conclusion of the chapter. Recognizing and understanding the emotions of others is an essential skill of emotional intelligence. Empathy allows us to connect deeply with others, improve our relationships, and foster a more understanding and collaborative social environment. By developing empathy, we can enhance our personal well-being and contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. The next chapter will explore social skills, another key component of emotional intelligence that helps us manage our relationships effectively. Chapter 8. Social skills. The importance of social skills in emotional intelligence. Social skills are essential for emotional intelligence because they enable us to interact effectively and harmoniously with others. These skills include the ability to communicate clearly, resolve conflicts, work in teams, and build strong, positive relationships. Developing robust social skills can significantly improve both our personal and professional lives. Key components of social skills. Effective communication. The ability to express ideas and feelings clearly and assertively, and to listen actively to others. Effective communication involves both verbal and non-verbal communication, and it is crucial for building strong, meaningful relationships. Conflict resolution. The ability to manage and resolve disagreements constructively. This includes identifying the root cause of the conflict, listening to all perspectives involved, and finding solutions that satisfy all parties. Teamwork. The ability to collaborate and work effectively with others. This involves sharing responsibilities, supporting team members, and contributing to the achievement of common goals. Relationship building. The ability to establish and maintain positive and supportive relationships. This includes being reliable, showing empathy, and actively nurturing connections with others. Strategies for developing social skills. Practicing active listening. Active listening involves paying full attention to the speaker, showing genuine interest, and responding appropriately. This not only improves communication, but also strengthens relationships by demonstrating respect and empathy. Developing assertiveness. Being assertive means expressing our needs and opinions clearly and respectfully, without being passive or aggressive. Assertiveness helps prevent misunderstandings and allows for more effective conflict resolution. Seeking constructive feedback. Asking for feedback from friends, family, and colleagues about our social skills can provide valuable insights and areas for improvement. Being open to constructive criticism is crucial for personal growth. Participating in group activities. Engaging in activities that require teamwork, such as sports, community projects, or study groups, can help develop and enhance social skills. Effective communication in detail. Effective communication is the foundation of all social interactions. To be an effective communicator, it is important to clarity. Express ideas and feelings clearly and directly, without ambiguity. Use simple and understandable language. Empathy. Show genuine interest in the feelings and perspectives of others. Ask open-ended questions and reflect emotions to demonstrate understanding. Active listening. Pay full attention to the speaker, avoid interruptions and distractions, and respond appropriately to show that you have understood the message. Non-verbal communication. Be aware of facial expressions, gestures, and body posture, as these can communicate as much as words. Maintain eye contact and an open, receptive posture. Conflict resolution. Effective conflict resolution is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships. Some strategies include identifying the underlying problem. Conflicts often arise from misunderstandings or unresolved issues. Identifying the root cause of the conflict can help find an appropriate solution. Staying calm. It is important to approach conflicts with a calm and rational attitude. Avoiding emotional outbursts can facilitate a more productive discussion. Listening to all perspectives. Ensure that all parties involved have the opportunity to express their opinions and feelings. This not only fosters fairness but also provides a more comprehensive understanding of the conflict. Finding compromises. Seek solutions that satisfy all parties, rather than seeking a unilateral victory. Compromise and collaboration are key to resolving conflicts effectively. Teamwork and collaboration. Teamwork is essential in many professional and personal contexts. To be a good team member, it is important to contribute actively, share ideas, take initiative, and assume responsibilities within the team. Being proactive in supporting teammates and achieving common goals. Show flexibility. Be willing to adapt to the needs of the team and accept changes in plans or approaches. Flexibility is crucial for effective collaboration. Foster a positive environment. Promote a supportive and respectful atmosphere within the team. Celebrate achievements and recognize the contributions of others. Resolve conflicts constructively. Address disagreements openly and respectfully, seeking solutions that benefit the entire team. Building and maintaining relationships. Building and maintaining strong, positive relationships is fundamental to emotional well-being. Some strategies include showing genuine interest. Take the time to get to know people and show genuine interest in their lives and experiences. This strengthens connections and builds trust. Being reliable and consistent. Keep promises and be consistent in behavior and attitudes. Reliability is key to building lasting relationships. Practicing empathy. Put yourself in others' shoes and try to understand their feelings and perspectives. Empathy strengthens relationships and promotes greater understanding and collaboration. Nurturing relationships. Dedicate time and effort to maintaining and nurturing relationships. This may include staying in regular contact, offering support in difficult times, and celebrating each other's successes. Examples of social skills in action. Consider the case of Maria, an hour director who must manage a diverse team of employees. Maria practices active listening, ensuring she understands the concerns and needs of each team member. She also fosters a positive work environment by celebrating successes and offering support during challenges. When conflicts arise, Maria uses her conflict resolution skills to mediate and find solutions that satisfy all parties. Her empathetic and collaborative approach not only improves team morale, but also enhances productivity and reduces turnover. Another example is Pedro, a young professional recently promoted to a leadership position. Pedro works on improving his communication and assertiveness, allowing him to express his expectations and needs clearly and respectfully. He also focuses on building strong relationships with his colleagues by showing genuine interest in their lives and offering his support. As a result, Pedro gains the respect and trust of his team, facilitating more effective collaboration and a positive work environment. Conclusion of the chapter. Social skills are a fundamental part of emotional intelligence and are essential for interacting effectively with others. By developing our social skills, we can improve our communication, resolve conflicts constructively, work better in teams, and build strong, positive relationships. These skills not only enhance our personal and professional lives, but also contribute to a more understanding and collaborative social environment. In the next chapter, we will explore how emotional intelligence is applied in different contexts of life, including school, work, and daily living. Chapter 9. Emotional intelligence in school. The importance of emotional intelligence in education. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in education, not only for academic success, but also for the social and emotional development of students. Programs that integrate emotional intelligence into the school curriculum help students develop skills essential for their overall well-being and long-term success. These skills include self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Benefits of emotional intelligence for students. Improved academic performance. Students with high emotional intelligence tend to perform better academically. The ability to manage stress, focus, and work well in teams contributes to a more effective learning environment. Reduction in behavioral problems. Emotional intelligence helps students manage their emotions and behaviors, reducing disciplinary issues and conflicts in the classroom. Enhanced mental health. Developing emotional skills can help students better cope with anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues, promoting overall well-being. Promotion of healthy relationships. Emotional intelligence facilitates the building of positive relationships with peers and teachers, creating a more inclusive and supportive school environment. Implementing emotional intelligence in the curriculum. Social and emotional learning, SEL, programs. These programs are designed to teach students emotional and social skills in a structured way. They include activities and lessons that focus on self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, social skills, and responsible decision-making. Classroom integration. Teachers can integrate emotional intelligence into their daily practices by modeling positive emotional behaviors, promoting collaboration in group projects, and teaching stress management strategies. Teacher training. It is essential for educators to receive training in emotional intelligence, so they can effectively model and teach these skills. Professional development opportunities such as workshops, seminars, and ongoing resources can support teachers in this area. Examples of successful programs. Ruler. Developed by the Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence, the Ruler program focuses on teaching students to recognize, understand, label, express, and regulate their emotions. This program has been shown to improve school climate, academic performance, and students' emotional skills. Paths. Promoting alternative thinking strategies. Paths is a social and emotional learning program implemented in schools worldwide. It focuses on developing self-awareness, emotional management, empathy, and conflict resolution skills. Case studies of emotional intelligence in schools. Consider a primary school implementing a SEL program. Students participate in daily activities designed to help them recognize and manage their emotions. Teachers receive training to integrate these lessons into all areas of the curriculum. As a result, the school experiences a decrease in disciplinary issues and an increase in academic performance and overall student satisfaction. Another example is a high school that adopts the Ruler program. Students use the mood meter, a tool that helps them identify and label their emotions. Throughout the year, teachers notice that students are better able to manage stress during exams and resolve conflicts more peacefully. The improvement in school climate also leads to greater parental involvement and a more cohesive school community. The role of parents in developing emotional intelligence. Parents play a fundamental role in the development of their children's emotional intelligence. By modeling positive emotional behaviors and providing a supportive environment, parents can help their children develop emotional skills from an early age. Modeling behaviors. Parents can demonstrate how to manage stress, express emotions healthily, and resolve conflicts constructively. Children learn by observing and emulating their parents. Open communication. Encouraging open communication about emotions helps children feel comfortable discussing their feelings and seeking support when needed. Support and validation. Validating children's emotions and providing emotional support can boost their self-confidence and ability to manage challenging emotions. Long-term impact of emotional intelligence in education. The development of emotional intelligence in schools has long-term benefits for students. Those who learn to manage their emotions and build positive relationships are more likely to succeed academically, professionally, and personally. Academic success. Students with high emotional intelligence tend to perform better academically, as they can manage stress and stay focused on their studies. Healthy relationships. Emotional intelligence promotes healthy interpersonal relationships, leading to better social integration and support networks. Emotional well-being. Learning to manage emotions effectively can reduce the likelihood of mental health issues and promote overall well-being. Conclusion of the chapter. Emotional intelligence in schools is essential for the comprehensive development of students. By implementing SEL programs and training educators, schools can help students develop the emotional skills necessary for academic success and overall well-being. The next chapter will explore how emotional intelligence applies in the workplace and its impact on professional performance and organizational climate. Chapter 10. Emotional intelligence in the workplace. The importance of emotional intelligence in the workplace. Emotional intelligence is crucial in the workplace because it directly influences productivity, organizational climate, and professional success. Skills such as self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills are essential for managing relationships, resolving conflicts, and leading teams effectively. Benefits of emotional intelligence in the workplace. Improved productivity. Employees with high emotional intelligence can manage stress, adapt to changes, and maintain a positive outlook, resulting in higher performance and efficiency at work. Positive organizational climate. Emotional intelligence contributes to a harmonious and collaborative work environment. Employees who can manage their emotions and understand others foster a culture of respect and mutual support. Effective leadership. Leaders with high emotional intelligence can motivate their teams, handle conflicts, and make informed decisions. Empathy and effective communication are crucial for successful leadership. Reduced conflict. The ability to recognize and manage emotions helps prevent and resolve conflicts constructively, reducing tension and improving workplace relationships. Strategies for developing emotional intelligence in the workplace. Emotional intelligence training. Companies can offer training programs to help employees develop emotional skills. These programs can include workshops, seminars, and online courses. Constructive feedback. Encouraging a culture of constructive feedback helps employees identify areas for improvement and develop their emotional skills. Feedback should be specific, constructive, and aimed at improvement. Promoting self-awareness. Encouraging employees to practice self-awareness through self-reflection, meditation, and mindfulness can improve their ability to manage their emotions and reactions. Encouraging empathy and effective communication. Promoting empathy and effective communication in the workplace can improve relationships and collaboration. This can include training on interpersonal skills and team-building activities. Emotional intelligence and leadership. Leaders with high emotional intelligence create a positive and motivating work environment. Key characteristics of emotionally intelligent leaders include self-awareness. Leaders must be aware of their own emotions and how they affect their behavior and decisions. This enables them to manage themselves more effectively and set a positive example for their teams. Self-regulation. Leaders must be able to manage their emotions and remain calm under pressure. This allows them to make rational decisions and maintain stability during crises. Empathy. Leaders must understand and respond to the needs and concerns of their employees. Empathy fosters trust and respect, which are essential for effective leadership. Social skills. Leaders must be able to communicate clearly, resolve conflicts, and build strong relationships with their teams. Social skills are essential for collaboration and team success. Examples of emotional intelligence in the workplace. Consider the case of Laura, a project manager in a tech company. Laura faces constant deadlines and diverse team demands. Thanks to her high emotional intelligence, Laura can stay calm and focused even in stressful situations. She uses her empathy to understand her team's concerns and communicates effectively to motivate and guide the group towards success. As a result, Laura not only meets deadlines, but also maintains high team morale and performance. Another example is Carlos, a young executive in a marketing firm. Carlos uses his self-awareness and self-regulation to manage his emotions and reactions, allowing him to make more informed and balanced decisions. He also fosters a positive work environment by promoting empathy and collaboration among team members. This approach not only enhances productivity, but also reduces turnover and improves job satisfaction. Challenges and solutions for emotional intelligence in the workplace. Managing stress. Stress is an inevitable part of work, but it can be managed effectively with emotional skills. Stress management techniques such as mindfulness and deep breathing can help employees stay calm and focused. Resolving conflicts. Conflicts can arise in any workplace, but emotional intelligence can help resolve them constructively. Empathy, active listening, and seeking compromise are effective strategies for managing conflicts. Adapting to organizational change. Changes in the organization, such as restructuring or changes in leadership, can be challenging for employees. Emotional intelligence helps employees adapt and manage their emotions during these transitions. Conclusion of the chapter. Emotional intelligence in the workplace is essential for professional success and organizational well-being. By developing emotional skills such as self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills, employees can improve their performance, foster a positive work environment, and manage challenges more effectively. The next chapter will explore the application of emotional intelligence in daily life and how it can enhance our relationships and overall well-being. Chapter 11. Emotional intelligence in daily life. The relevance of emotional intelligence in everyday life. Emotional intelligence is not just a valuable tool in educational and professional settings. It also plays a significant role in daily life. Applying emotional skills in our everyday interactions can greatly enhance our relationships, emotional well-being, and our ability to handle life's challenges. Self-awareness in daily life. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence and applies to all aspects of our life. Being aware of our emotions and how they influence our actions allows us to make more informed decisions and maintain control in difficult situations. Self-awareness also helps us identify emotional patterns and understand our reactions and behaviors better. Strategies for improving self-awareness. Keeping an emotional journal. Recording our daily emotions and the situations that trigger them can help us identify patterns and gain a deeper understanding of our emotional responses. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness and meditation practices help us stay present in the moment and observe our emotions without judgment. This can increase our capacity for self-awareness. Daily reflection. Taking time each day to reflect on our emotions and behaviors can improve self-awareness. Asking ourselves questions like, "How did I feel today?" and "What caused those feelings?" can be helpful. Self-regulation in daily life. The ability to manage our emotions effectively is crucial for maintaining calm and stability in daily life. Self-regulation allows us to respond to challenges and frustrations in a constructive way rather than being driven by impulsive reactions. Strategies for improving self-regulation. Relaxation techniques. Practicing deep breathing, yoga, or meditation can help calm the nervous system and reduce intense emotional responses. Cognitive reappraisal. Changing how we interpret a situation can alter its emotional impact. For example, seeing a setback as a learning opportunity rather than a failure can reduce stress and frustration. Self-distancing. Taking a step back and viewing a situation from an external perspective can help diffuse emotional intensity. Asking ourselves, "What advice would I give a friend in this situation?" can provide a new perspective. Self-motivation in daily life. Self-motivation drives us to set and achieve our personal goals, helping us stay focused and persistent even when facing challenges. This skill is essential for personal growth and overall well-being. Strategies for improving self-motivation. Setting clear and achievable goals. Defining specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals can help us stay focused and motivated. Visualization of success. Imagining the achievement of our goals in detail can boost our motivation and confidence. Celebrating achievements. Recognizing and celebrating our successes, no matter how small, can keep us motivated and increase our self-confidence. Empathy in daily life. Empathy is essential for building and maintaining healthy and meaningful relationships. It allows us to understand and respond to others' emotions, fostering connection and mutual understanding. Strategies for improving empathy. Active listening, paying full attention to others, showing genuine interest, and responding appropriately can improve our empathy. Observing non-verbal cues. Understanding facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice can enhance our ability to empathize. Exposure to diverse perspectives. Engaging with different cultures, experiences, and ways of life can increase our empathy and understanding. Social skills in daily life. Social skills enable us to interact effectively and harmoniously with others. This includes the ability to communicate clearly, resolve conflicts, and build strong, positive relationships. Strategies for improving social skills. Clear and assertive communication. Expressing our ideas and feelings clearly and respectfully can improve our interactions and reduce misunderstandings. Constructive conflict resolution. Addressing disagreements openly and respectfully, seeking solutions that benefit all parties, can improve our relationships. Nurturing relationships. Taking time and effort to maintain and strengthen our connections can lead to more fulfilling relationships. Examples of emotional intelligence in daily life. Consider Julia, a mother of 2 young children. Julia uses self-awareness to recognize when she feels overwhelmed and practices self-regulation through deep breathing and cognitive reappraisal. This helps her manage the stress of parenting and remain calm in challenging situations. She also uses empathy to understand her children's needs and emotions, strengthening her relationship with them and creating a positive family environment. Another example is Miguel, a man working in sales who faces frequent rejection. Miguel uses self-motivation to set clear goals and visualize his success, helping him stay focused and persistent. He also practices social skills such as effective communication and empathy to build strong relationships with his clients, improving his sales performance and job satisfaction. Conclusion of the chapter: emotional intelligence in daily life is essential for our emotional well-being and relationships. By applying skills such as self-awareness, self-regulation, self-motivation, empathy, and social skills in our everyday interactions, we can greatly enhance our quality of life. These skills allow us to manage stress, build positive relationships, and achieve our personal goals. The next chapter will explore the cost of emotional illiteracy and the importance of promoting emotional intelligence in society. Chapter 12. The cost of emotional illiteracy. The consequences of lack of emotional intelligence. The lack of emotional intelligence, or emotional illiteracy, can have severe consequences both at the individual and societal levels. The inability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions can lead to numerous problems in daily life, affecting our emotional well-being, relationships, and professional performance. Personal consequences of emotional illiteracy. Mental health issues. Poor emotional management can contribute to mental health disorders such as anxiety, depression, and chronic stress. The inability to cope with emotions effectively can make individuals more susceptible to these conditions. Relationship conflicts. Individuals with low emotional intelligence often struggle to maintain healthy and satisfying relationships. The inability to understand and respond to others' emotions can lead to frequent conflicts and relationship breakdowns. Poor academic and professional performance. Emotional illiteracy can negatively impact performance in school and work. Individuals who cannot manage stress, frustration, and other emotions may have difficulty concentrating and achieving their full potential. Behavioral problems. In children and adolescents, emotional illiteracy can manifest as behavioral issues such as aggression, impulsivity, and lack of discipline. These behaviors can lead to difficulties in school and in social interactions. Social consequences of emotional illiteracy. Increased violence and aggression. The inability to manage emotions can lead to violent and aggressive behaviors. Lack of empathy and poor conflict resolution skills can escalate interpersonal conflicts and contribute to societal violence. Discrimination and social exclusion. Emotional illiteracy can lead to a lack of understanding and tolerance towards others' emotions and experiences, contributing to discrimination and social exclusion. Individuals who cannot empathize with others may perpetuate stereotypes and prejudices. Reduced social cohesion. Emotional illiteracy can hinder the building of strong, supportive relationships within communities. The inability to work together effectively and manage conflicts can weaken social cohesion and cooperation. Examples of emotional illiteracy. John's career struggles. John, a highly intelligent professional, finds it difficult to advance in his career due to his inability to manage his emotions. His frequent outbursts of anger and frustration create a toxic work environment, leading to strained relationships with colleagues and supervisors. Despite his technical skills, his lack of emotional intelligence hampers his professional growth. Maria's relationship issues. Maria, a young woman with low emotional awareness, frequently experiences conflicts in her personal relationships. Her inability to recognize and express her emotions constructively leads to misunderstandings and arguments with her partner. This emotional illiteracy affects her ability to maintain a healthy and stable relationship. The role of education in addressing emotional illiteracy. Education plays a crucial role in addressing emotional illiteracy and promoting emotional intelligence. Integrating emotional education into school curricula can help individuals develop the skills necessary to manage their emotions effectively and build healthy relationships. Social and emotional learning. Cell programs. Cell programs teach students essential emotional and social skills. These programs can reduce behavioral problems, improve academic performance, and promote overall well-being. Teacher training. Providing teachers with training in emotional intelligence can enhance their ability to model and teach these skills to students. Educators equipped with emotional skills can create a more supportive and effective learning environment. Parental involvement. Engaging parents in the emotional education of their children can reinforce the skills learned at school. Workshops and resources for parents can help them support their children's emotional development. The need for emotional intelligence in society. Given the significant impact of emotional illiteracy, it is crucial to promote the development of emotional intelligence at all levels of society. This includes not only educational institutions but also workplaces, communities, and families. Workplace initiatives. Organizations can implement training programs and policies that promote emotional intelligence among employees. Creating a supportive and emotionally intelligent workplace can enhance productivity and job satisfaction. Community programs. Community-based programs that focus on developing emotional skills can strengthen social bonds and reduce conflicts. Initiatives such as support groups, workshops, and community events can promote emotional well-being. Public awareness campaigns. Raising public awareness about the importance of emotional intelligence can encourage individuals to seek resources and support for their emotional development. Campaigns can highlight the benefits of emotional skills and provide information on how to develop them. Conclusion of the chapter. Emotional illiteracy has significant negative consequences both at the individual and societal levels. By promoting emotional intelligence through education, workplace initiatives, and community programs, we can mitigate these effects and build a more emotionally intelligent and cohesive society. In the next chapter, we will explore the role of the family as a school of emotional intelligence and how parents can support the emotional development of their children. Chapter 13. The Family, School of Emotional Intelligence. The crucial role of family in emotional development. The family is the first environment where children learn about emotions and how to manage them. Parents and caregivers are the primary role models and have a significant influence on the development of their children's emotional intelligence. By providing a supportive environment and teaching emotional skills from an early age, parents can help their children build a solid foundation for emotional well-being and success in life. Modeling positive emotional behaviors. Children learn by observing the adults around them. Parents who demonstrate positive emotional behaviors, such as self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills, significantly influence the development of their children's emotional intelligence. It is crucial for parents to be aware of their own emotions and behaviors, as these will be imitated by their children. Self-awareness. Parents can teach their children to be aware of their own emotions by talking openly about how they feel and why. Explaining personal emotions and how they are managed provides a valuable example for children. Self-regulation. Demonstrating how to manage emotions effectively, such as taking a moment to calm down when angry or using relaxation techniques, helps children learn to regulate their own emotions. Empathy. Showing empathy towards others, both within and outside the family, teaches children the importance of understanding and responding to others' feelings. Parents can discuss how others might feel and why it is important to be compassionate. Social skills. Parents can model effective social skills by communicating clearly and assertively, resolving conflicts constructively, and fostering positive relationships with friends and family. Teaching emotional skills. In addition to modeling positive behaviors, parents can actively teach emotional skills to their children through various strategies and activities. Labeling emotions. Helping children identify and name their emotions is a crucial first step in developing emotional intelligence. Parents can talk with their children about how they feel and why, using age-appropriate emotional language. Validating emotions. Validating children's emotions and showing that it is okay to feel a range of emotions helps them feel understood and supported. This also teaches that all emotions are natural and acceptable. Problem solving. Teaching children to solve problems constructively helps them manage difficult situations and make informed decisions. Parents can guide their children through the process of identifying problems, generating solutions, and evaluating the outcomes. Role-playing. Engaging in role-playing activities involving emotional situations helps children practice managing different emotions and developing empathy. Parents can create scenarios and guide their children in responding effectively, creating an emotionally safe environment. An emotionally safe family environment is fundamental for developing emotional intelligence. Children who feel secure and supported are more likely to explore and express their emotions healthily. Open communication. Encouraging open and honest communication about emotions helps children feel safe discussing their feelings and seeking support when needed. Parents should be available and willing to listen without judgment. Consistent routines and structure. Maintaining consistent routines and structures provides a sense of security and stability for children. Knowing what to expect can help reduce anxiety and emotional stress. Quality time together. Spending quality time together as a family strengthens relationships and provides opportunities to teach and practice emotional skills. Activities like reading together, playing games, or having conversations can be very beneficial. Long-term impact of family emotional intelligence. The development of emotional intelligence within the family has long-term benefits for children. Children who learn to manage their emotions and build positive relationships are more likely to succeed academically, professionally, and personally. Academic success. Children with high emotional intelligence tend to perform better in school, as they can manage stress, focus, and work well with others. Healthy relationships. Emotional intelligence fosters healthy interpersonal relationships, leading to better social integration and support networks. Emotional well-being. Learning to manage emotions effectively can reduce the likelihood of mental health issues and promote overall well-being. Examples of emotional intelligence in the family. Consider the Garcia family, who focuses on developing their children's emotional intelligence. The parents, Anna and Luis, model positive emotional behaviors by talking openly about their feelings and showing empathy in their daily interactions. They use strategies like labeling emotions and problem solving to teach their children to manage their feelings. They also create an emotionally safe environment by maintaining consistent routines and spending quality time together. As a result, their children develop strong emotional skills that help them succeed in school and build healthy relationships. Conclusion of the chapter. The family is a fundamental school of emotional intelligence. By modeling positive behaviors, teaching emotional skills, and creating a supportive environment, parents can help their children develop a solid foundation of emotional intelligence. These skills benefit children not only in their childhood, but also have a lasting impact on their well-being and success in the future. In the epilogue, we will reflect on the overall importance of emotional intelligence and offer a call to action for promoting these skills in all aspects of life. Epilogue. The importance of emotional intelligence. Reflecting on the journey of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, is a powerful and transformative skill that impacts every aspect of our lives. From personal relationships to professional success, the ability to understand and manage emotions is crucial for overall well-being and fulfillment. As we have explored throughout this book, emotional intelligence encompasses self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Each of these components plays a vital role in how we navigate the complexities of life. The broad impact of emotional intelligence. Personal well-being. Emotional intelligence enhances our ability to cope with stress, manage our emotions, and maintain a positive outlook on life. This leads to better mental health, increased resilience, and overall happiness. Healthy relationships. EI enables us to build and maintain strong, positive relationships. By understanding and empathizing with others, we can communicate more effectively, resolve conflicts, and foster deeper connections. Professional success. In the workplace, emotional intelligence is a key predictor of leadership effectiveness, teamwork, and job performance. Employees with high EI are more adaptable, better communicators, and more capable of handling workplace challenges. Societal harmony. On a broader scale, emotional intelligence contributes to a more empathetic and cooperative society. It fosters understanding and tolerance, reducing conflicts and promoting social cohesion. A call to action. Promoting emotional intelligence. Given the profound impact of emotional intelligence, it is essential to promote its development at all levels of society. Here are some steps we can take to foster EEI in various contexts. Educational systems. Integrate social and emotional learning programs into school curricula to help students develop emotional skills from an early age. Provide training for teachers to effectively model and teach these skills. Workplace initiatives. Implement training programs that focus on developing emotional intelligence in the workplace. Encourage a culture of open communication, empathy, and collaboration. Community programs. Develop community-based programs that promote emotional intelligence through workshops, support groups, and events that bring people together to learn and practice these skills. Parental involvement. Educate parents on the importance of emotional intelligence and provide resources to help them support their children's emotional development. Encourage open communication and emotional awareness within the family. Public awareness campaigns. Raise awareness about the benefits of emotional intelligence through media campaigns, public talks, and online resources. Highlight the importance of EEI in improving personal well-being and societal harmony. The future of emotional intelligence. As we move forward, the role of emotional intelligence in our lives will continue to grow. In an increasingly complex and interconnected world, the ability to understand and manage emotions is more important than ever. By prioritizing the development of emotional intelligence, we can create a more compassionate, resilient, and thriving society. Conclusion. Emotional intelligence is not just a set of skills but a way of being. It is about understanding ourselves and others, managing our emotions constructively, and building meaningful relationships. By embracing and cultivating emotional intelligence, we can navigate life's challenges with grace, achieve our personal and professional goals, and contribute to a more empathetic and harmonious world.